So in order to keep this short, because I've realized that recording clips of this game, specifically in the matches, can take anywhere from 20 some minutes to a whole hour. And it's just like, wow, I never realized how long the matches actually take. So just to keep it short, I'm gonna do it to the points where they're about to get the pages of the Necronomicon or the Kandarian dagger, and just show me just overwhelming these guys with my spooky skeleton army, rattle me bones army, because I like the Necromancer a lot. But yeah, just to keep it short, I'm gonna just gonna keep it at that, and show you how awesome the skeleton army is. I mean, I looked at the other ones, and I think they're pretty good, but I think where I've gotten with the Necromancer, it's gotten really good to the point where it's just like, yeah, this is effective, anyway. And then I think another thing is too, which I've noticed, is that the skeleton army have shields. They have shields, so it's like the bullets kind of bounce off. I think I might be wrong. But because of the fact that they're walking around with shields and all that, they got that extra layer of defense. It's really cool. But it's really cool and effective. Because I've noticed with the other ones, they don't walk around with shields, and they don't really have like spears and swords and axes. Or they do have axes, actually. I'm wrong about that. I think the warlord, they do carry axes, but this is the only one that I feel like it has more of a variety of defense and offense, just because of what they're wielding, and the fact that they have armor and all that. I mean, it could be a factor. I could be wrong. I should look more into it. Come back with another video, confirming my research into, oh, okay, yeah, the shields do play a big part in their defense. But yeah, just wanted to talk about that real quick, and also want to talk about the game so far. Again, is really good, but I will admit I'm a bit of a sweaty arsehole, because I'm just like, I really am a sweat in this game now. I've come to terms with the fact that I am a sweat, because I've noticed every time there's been a player that's been so determined to win by any means necessary and to bring back their friends, I just go in. I go in. I don't hesitate. I don't relax. I make sure I gather up all the energy that I can, set up as many traps as I can, and I sweat my balls off. I can't believe myself. I should be ashamed. I really should be. Like, the level of sweat that I was just in this game, it's just moist. It is. I could fill a bucket with that sweat, man. Oh my goodness, I couldn't believe it. I really went full try hard in this game, and I think that's a problem. I think anytime you go full try hard, it's like, yeah, you gotta go outside and touch some grass. You gotta chill, because that's a bit excessive. A bit excessive, and just, that's just too much, big dog. Just like, oh man. Because it's like the past several matches I've been playing on this game, I've just been really going ham, because there's been matches where people, I don't know why they decide to go off alone, especially in this game, where it's like, Kandarian demon floating around summoning minions to kill you with, and you're just gonna walk off on your own like, oh, I'm gonna go explore in the dark. No, this is a horror game, okay? In a horror game or movie, you do not go off alone, all right? You gotta stick with your team, okay? It may take longer, it may not, but in the end, you at least survive. Because it's like every time that I've gone on here and I've came across a straggler, someone who just decided to go off on their own, and I'm just like, yep, I'm gonna clap your cheeks. I'm gonna beat it down hard now because you're all by yourself. That was a big mistake on your part. You're not gonna make it through this. You're not gonna make it to the sequel. No, no, you're not. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. But then they have that one teammate that decides to drive all the way across the map just to pick them up, and I'm just like, really, really. And then of course the ones that did that, they were so good because they kept dodging my minions and going straight for the resurrection, and I'm just like, oh, what are you doing, skeleton army? What are you doing, skelly boys? Come on, man, get in there, beat her to death. Just like, oh my goodness. And it's like, and whenever I have that specific one that does that, I got to just target that person. I got to, because that's a no-no for me. I'm trying to defeat everybody in the whole match, and you coming in with the skills level 100, and it's just like, no, I can't have that. I can't have it. You gotta go. All right, you gotta go somewhere else in another match, because when it comes to me, no, I gotta do you dirty. I gotta get rid of you quick and fast, man. So yeah, it's like I got a problem. I got a problem in this game because I just go full sweat, and I have that bloodlust, that mentality of I need to destroy, I need to kill, I need to just choke the life out of it, you know. When it comes to these games specifically, when it comes to other games that's like kind of casual, it's like I'm like, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna lose, I don't care. But when it comes to these games where it's just you versus other players, and it's just like, yeah, I gotta go all out for this one. I gotta go all out. In this case, when it came to these guys, unfortunately, they faced my wrath, and they all died. They didn't even make it to the end. It was kind of sad in a way, but I think this is a good lesson for me and for everybody watching this. It's to gather all the resources that you can, no rushing, take enough time as you need in order to get the resources that you need, because if you going out here with nothing, man, you keep moving with nothing, it's like you can end up losing because you got no heals, no shield, nothing. And it's like you gotta really, it's like, I really learned from this, and you really gotta explore the whole map and gather as much resources as you can, because going against anyone that's, you know, the Kandar Demon, whether it's Necromancer or the other ones, they really can whittle down your resources a little bit I can't find my words, but they can really get rid of your resources or make you use up your resources really easily. It's kind of terrible in a way, because it's like you gotta be really mindful, because it's like you don't want to die, but then you don't want to use up all your resources and then in the end still lose, because you know you got no heals, you got nothing to help you with. So it's kind of a sucky situation, you know. Oh yeah, another thing is when you do activate it, that's just, and then, or no, what am I talking about? When you do activate either the pages or the dagger, the energy automatically goes up, so it makes it easier for me to spawn more minions and do all this other stuff and just become OP as possible. You gotta be careful. That's why you gotta, you know, stock up on resources and be prepared for that, because That right there is a killer, I've noticed. It really is. Especially if, for me, I level up my infernal energy in order to have enough energy to use for my units. And it's in that moment that you are doomed, and or possibly doomed. That's but if you didn't stock up, then yeah, you're gonna die. So yeah, as a moment of silence for these group of survivors, I'm just gonna stay silent and say thank you so very much for watching. Have a great day.